Welcome to day 29 of the 40 bags in 40 days decluttering challenge for Lent with Simplify with Em. Today we're working on our medicines and first aid supplies. Now our stuff is right here on the counter, but typically these bins live right up here on the top shelf of this cabinet. I just pulled them down for the simplicity of being able to work on the counter. Now if your bins are also categorized and ready to go, perfect, let's go through them one by one. But if they're in just one big bin, kind of all jumbled up, or they're in just like a cabinet, like randomly shoved in there, I have a project for you, an extra project for you. So as you're going through and you're checking your meds and pulling them out, I want you to zone them. So like Tums, stomach relief, zoning, okay? Cold and flu, put that in a section. Band-Aids, that goes in a different first aid section. And what is gonna happen is like 1 to 2 minutes in to the video, or 1 to 2 minutes left of the video, I'll let you know ahead of time. You are going to put all of your categories that you've created into a Ziploc bag. I would probably go with like a gallon, like a bigger one to begin with, just to make sure you have enough room. Label it stomach relief or whatever you have your categories of, right? Stomach relief or cold and flu or first aid. Try to go kind of more macro categories just to make sure you don't get like overwhelmed with a bunch of like tiny like micro categories. And what we'll do is you'll fill your little Ziploc with what you have already pulled out. Close your Ziploc, and that way you now have the start of some zones in your medicine cabinet. But for now, let's just use something like this. It's cheap, it's easy. You probably already have it on hand, and it'll just make your life a little bit easier when you're actually trying to look for Band-Aids, or you're looking for Tums, or you're looking for the kids' Advil and that sort of thing. This one's done. Another thing that'll allow you to do too is to have a set limit of how much you can have. So for like this one, for example, it's our kids bin. It is getting really full, and so that tells me that I either have overbought certain things or I just haven't gone through this in a while. So let's see here. These are newer. We just got those the last time the kids were sick, so that's good. Another thing with expiration dates, this one's 2022. I'm gonna throw this one. So obviously don't take medical advice from me. I'm not your doctor. Don't take medical advice from me, but I can tell you can throw this one away. What I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, the expiration dates. So this one expired in September of 2022. I'm gonna toss it because for me, that's like long enough ago and it's already been open. And so there's certain things like an ointment or a liquid that if it's been open and it's been expired for a few years, it probably has lost some effectiveness. And so I don't even like take my chances with that one. Oh, this one's May of 2019. So here's one where it's like, okay, it's close, so I would probably be okay with it. But it's literally like rock solid. It's a Pedialyte like electrolyte powder, but it's literally like you can't even, it's not, yeah. Anyway, here's another one. This one's, see the difference? You can actually hear the powder in this one. This one's not expired, so this one will stay. This is for a breast pump I don't even have. What is this one? See, like this expired in 2024, but it's saline drops, so I'm like, okay, those will probably still be okay, right? So it's like pick and choose, right? You do you on what you feel like maybe would still work, maybe what wouldn't work. Like for example, this guy is a Orajel nighttime formula. It looks like it's old. Yeah, expired in March of 2016. Somehow, I don't know how that one got away from me when I filled up this bin because definitely was not in 2016. So that one's going. As I keep working and as you guys are working and looking for like empty boxes, maybe ointments like this that expired back in 2016, you're categorizing. For those of you who aren't already categorized, you've been categorizing. So now you have, let's say you have your children's Tylenol and your children's cough medicine, right? So what I want you to do is take your Ziploc baggie, mostly because it's only a couple minutes left, and so if you're not wanting to spend more than 5 minutes, let's fill up your little baggie with your stuff. And let's pretend that I labeled this bag. I'm not gonna label it because I'm gonna reuse this Ziploc bag because I obviously don't need a Ziploc bag for my categories, but now you have a kids, just kids. Don't even worry about micro categorizing into like cough or pain or whatever. No, just kids, right? Now you can close up your little baggie, and if you just had it on the shelf, then obviously just like put it right back on the shelf. If you have it just the big bin, toss it right back into your big bin. But now you're at least somewhat zoned so that you can easily find your kids' meds next time you're looking for them. Okay, so let's keep going. I am not gonna waste time trying to put all that back in. Maybe you have a bunch of these extra little cups. They come with like the medicines. You don't need all those extra little cups. Like, what is this? Like a little dinner party of sickness, illness? This one expired in 2021 and it's been open. It's a saline gel, but who knows whose noses have been on this, so that's trash. What else is in here? This thermometer. We actually just bought another thermometer. I'm gonna declutter this one. I don't know how old it is or when it's been in there since. A random battery probably belongs to a thermometer or of sorts, maybe? Who knows? Everything else looks good in here. Oh, here's another battery. Here's some alcohol swabs that should be in with the first aid. So here's my first aid over here. So I'm gonna just add this real quick to my first aid bin. This is super, I mean, it's pretty well stocked, but, oh, that's our timer. Okay. What I was gonna say though is that having, all your first aid supplies in one little container, or at least ready to go, is when somebody gets hurt, you can easily just grab your container, you have your alcohol, you have your bandages, you have like anything that you might need, and it's all in one place. And that way you're not like, oh, the Band-Aids are in the kids' bathroom, but like the alcohol is in the guest bathroom and some things in the laundry room. It just makes it so much easier if you have a system in place to make your life more simplified. So that's it. That's our 5 minutes. Obviously, if you want to keep going and spend another 5 minutes because you're on a roll, go for it. See, this is why I can't do two things at once. We'll see you back for day 30 of the 40 bags in 40 days decluttering challenge for Lent with Simplify with M.